We worked really hard to get it back into shape. He hadn't been able to do much in the last few years because he was sick, and he just loved this place. So we wanted to have everybody come here, celebrate him, because we're sure that that's what he would have done. So I want to thank everybody for coming out today. I know the weather was a little iffy, but I think it's a really great day, and he's probably got something to do with that. So thanks, everybody.
Yep.
That's not the problem with breathing, the hard part. So,
Okay.
I don't know if anybody here doesn't know me. I'm the son, John's son, John.
Hi, John.
Thank you. Today's a very tough day for obvious reasons, but it's also a beautiful day. Whoa, long time. Everyone here. It shows that my dad had impacted everyone in some way. And you respect him enough to be here. Whether you're a family or friend or just lucky enough to know him, he treated everybody the same. Behind his large stature was a huge heart. Our home was not a very private place. Obviously. It was a place where our family gathered for everything, just like today. I may have been born an only child, but I was never an only. I had many cousins, many friends, many of everything. I had cousins that were more like siblings and aunts and uncles that were more like parents. We're all lucky to have John as our patriarch because he set the standard of what a good man, husband, for over 50 years. A father, uncle, and a papa. It's an amazing, beautiful girl. And it just shows that he was selfless. I looked up selfless. It means prioritizing the needs, interests, and well-being of others above your own without expecting anything back. And that's how he lived his life. He'd always pull me aside. After I was mean to Mom. And remind me that she's the only one I get. I take care of her. And that's something that you probably know. I've told you a couple of times already. He left so many a home. When many needed one with or without question. Some of you still haven't left. This place has seen Mom talk to you, built that house over there. That house was built over 40 years ago. Whoa. I think I was 4 when I was helping Amber in the nail over there. But our Mamu also, who's been here since my beginning, and she's too stubborn to leave.
He's getting older. He needs bigger print.
The poorhouse also saw many cousins, Carrie and her family, for many years until they got to build their house in the front yard. Soon after they moved out, my aunt and uncle, Sue and Bob, moved in. Bob was also taken too soon. But Sue is still here and carrying on both her spirits. just attracted to this place. I would like to think it just shows the selflessness of my dad and my mom. They never said no, at least not out loud. My family here had so many ups and downs, but family was always here. It could have been luck or his plan all along, but I think Dad's soul attracted family, friends, and the ones needed someone like him. We were all lucky to have him the time that we did. This one, this is just a little story I made. Well, I thought of one night when I was writing this, and I could have made 100 of these. But this one always stuck out because of the reverse roles. And you'll figure it out. But he was very active in my life in sports and being involved in everything, showing that selflessness. He continued actually coaching sports after I was done with him. He actually made it a point to not coach me in high school, but chose to become a high school coach after I graduated. And he became the freshman team coach at South Dearborn High School. He helped actually lead them to a sectional championship win as their coach. He never played, but always experienced it through me, and he decided to keep going. And I can remember him asking me about his coaching at the high school level after I graduated, and I supported it. He started an off-season team to help bring in the 8th grade class into the freshman year and created an indoor soccer team down in Batesville. They were playing. And they lost their first few games. He was frustrated, and I can remember him calling me. I was walking across campus at Eastern Kentucky University. I was a freshman. And he asked just some questions. Basically, what do I do? He doesn't know how to play soccer. So, and I told him a couple of things. Indoor and outdoor is two completely different sports, basically. And I told him a little game plan on what to do. Put a couple of people here or there, and try it. And the next game he won.
Yeah.
He called me so excited. It was the first time that I felt that role reversed, where I was proud of him. This is just a cheesy line here, because I gotta say that to make myself not go into more tears, but it's not often a son gets to give his dad advice, and I win. We all enjoyed so many memories from sports in various races like Gravel-Rama or Jeep, lots of miles traveling, and just sitting in the car waiting on them. I got to experience a little more than half of his extraordinary life. The past few months made me realize I only knew half of him. I didn't get to know him as I know myself before kids. Looking at all his old photos, I sometimes feel like I didn't get to know him. And that's not in a bad way. But the pictures and memories made me feel like, I missed some of his best years, but I also know he would say I was part of the best years. I believe we can all think of his life in that way. That's how he made everyone feel.